It's hard to leave the casino a happy loser. With the strategy I show you today, hopefully you can walk away a winner, a happy winner. Casino craps, it might look complicated, but at its core, it's a simple game. Roll the dice, bet on the correct number, and win. Hi, I'm Jeremy, and I am a craps fanatic. My job, to teach you the game, to teach you the math and some strategies, and with a little luck, you can color up. Today's strategy is part of my Dice Advice series where viewers submit strategies to me and I roll them out here on Color Up. Now, if you have a strategy that you'd like to submit, go to my website, colorup.club, and you'll see a Dice Advice form there filled out, and then I'll get it, and maybe you'll see if your strategy ends up here on the air. This one was sent to me by Bravo Deuce, and he calls this the Happy Days. It's a strategy, a mixture of the Arnold strategy and add some place bets to it. Arnold's Place was the restaurant, if you remember, on Happy Days, so he calls this the Happy Days strategy. Let's see if we can be happy after playing this strategy. How this strategy is going to work. We're going to start off with a $25 bet on the don't pass. We're either going to win or lose this bet, or we're going to establish a point number. Let's say the puck moves onto the 5. Now we have a bet against the 5. We're hoping that the 7 wins to win our bet here. Next, we're going to make a $100 don't come bet. Now, the don't come bet is the same as the don't pass bet, except you make it when the puck is already on or the game is in session. So what's the big bad number for this one? The 7 or 11. There's only 2 dice combinations that could beat you with 11. We're not going to worry about that, but the 7 can hurt us and we'd lose $100. And that is the most likely number to roll. So he likes to move the risk from the 7 to a different number, and he chose the 4. So what he's going to do is make a lay bet on the 4. That's going to cost you a VIG. The lay bet has a VIG of 5% of the win amount. So on the 4, a $100 lay bet, if the 7 rolls, you would win back 50. 5% of $50 is $2.50. Depending on your casino, they're going to round up or down. Let's say this casino rounds up to $3, so it's going to cost you $3 to make this bet. So here, if the 7 rolls, we do lose $100, but we win $25 here, and then we win $50 here. So we'd only be out $25. We're not afraid of the 7 now. Now we're actually more afraid of the 4, where we would lose $100. Now we're just doing this for one roll. Hopefully this just moves to some number. And let's say that we roll a 10 and it moves behind the 10. Now we can ask the dealer to take down our lay bet. Yes, you do get your VIG back, and we would put that in our rack. At this point, he's going to bet across all the numbers. So that's where the place bet comes into the strategy. So the Arnold's Place. So now we're going to do the place part of it. And it's going to be 105 or 110, depending on what numbers are here. We got the 6 and 8, so that's going to take $110, so we'd set that down. Dealer, give me 110 across. So he would know that's going to fill up the rest of the numbers. And we need our proper caps on the 6 and 8 to make those proper bets of multiples of $6. And we're ready to go. If the 7 comes, which we don't necessarily want to see the 7, but if the 7 does come, we lose 110, but we win 125. What we want to avoid is the 5 or 10. What we'd really like to see is the 4, 6, 8, and 9 roll over and over and over again, and then maybe the 7 rolls, which it will roll because all rolls end with the 7. Now with these place bets, you could do whatever you like. He likes to collect and then press, and then collect and press, and just kind of alternate doing it that way. But that's the setup. Let's go ahead and test it with a live roll and see how it does here. All right, for this demonstration, I'm going to play it with $1,000 and we'll see what happens. So we're going to start with that $25 don't pass. When the puck is off, we got a new game, new shooter coming out. Let's see what happens. Here we go, shooter. 9. 9's going to be our point. So we'll mark the 9. So now we have a bet against the 9. But now we're going to make a $100 don't come bet. And then $100 lay bet. Remember, it's going to cost us $3 in VIG. So let me throw in, I don't have the change. That's okay. If you don't have the change, the dealers will make it for you. So we need $22 back in change. And they'll take you and get you set up here as a lay bet against the 4. Remember, a lay bet is betting against the number. 7 rolls you win, 4 rolls you'd lose this bet. But he uses this to shift the risk away from the 7 and puts it on the 4. There's only 3 combinations of the dice that rolls a 4. There's 6 combinations to roll a 7. So twice as likely. All right, shooters, here we go. Let's see what happens. And hey, there's that 7. Not a good thing. But because we made this bet, not the end of the world. So we lose our $100 don't come bet. We win here, $25, and our lay bet is going to win $50. That was a 7 when the puck was on, so that is a 7 out. So we're going to have a new shooter. Let's go ahead and pull our lay bet down and start over. Start over with a $25 on the don't. All right, new shooter. Let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. All right, shooter coming out. Dice off the table, no roll. I'm just going to grab a new die here. And 7 on the come out. That's no good for our $25, so it's going to lose. Just replace it. And here we go. Same shooter, still looking for a point. 6 the hard way, 6 hard. All right, let's go ahead and get our $100 don't come bet, and then dealer, give me, I don't have the change again, give me a lay bet for against the 4 for $100. We'll take that. There's $2 in change for a $3 vig. And here we go. Let's see what happens this time. 2 craps, aces in both places. That's really for our good for our don't come bet. That is an automatic winner, the 2, 3. And not the 12. The 12 is a bar or a push. So we can take that $100 and hey, move on. Great job. Here we go. Oh, there's that 7 again. Man, we just cannot get things going. So we're going to lose our don't come. We'll get paid here on the don't pass. And then we're going to get paid 50 for our lay bet. So we lost 100. We got paid 75. We lose 25. Although we did win that 100 there. So another very short roll. Puck is going to go off. Dealer, let me have my lay bet back. We'll rack this up, reset, and try again. New shooter. Can they roll more than 2 or 3 times? I don't know. Some days it's like that at the craps table. 10. 10 is going to be our point. I forgot to have our don't pass bet down. Now we're going to go ahead and make our don't come bet. And then our $100 lay bet. We've got exact change for the vig. And here we go. Can we get past this roll? Oh, wow. This is unusual, but hey, the longer you play this game, you see, well, things just aren't unusual because everything that's improbable becomes very probable. All right, same situation. We're going to lose our don't come. We're going to get paid 25 here. Our lay bet is going to win $50, and we're going to pull that down. So luckily we're having this 4, but we keep, I don't know. It just happens sometimes. All right, puck will go off again. Very short roll. See if I can turn it around. I'm blaming it on other, shooters that I'm assuming other people are rolling dice, but really it's all just me. So I got to do a better job here. Come on, Jeremy. 6 easy, 6. 6 is going to be our point. Mark that up. Same thing, $100 don't. $100 lay against the 4. So we're going to get 2 and change. And let's see if we can get past this don't come number. All right, here we go. Let's see if it can travel, move to a number. 10 the hard way, 10 hard. That's actually, we like that one for the don't come. So this will travel behind the 10. Dealer, pull down my lay. It did not win, so we would actually get our vig back. So 103. And now we're going to bet across the rest of the numbers. So that's going to take us, it's going to be 105. So dealer, 105 across. So $25 units and then $30 on the 6 or 8. We don't bet the puck here because we have a don't against the 6. All right, let's roll that 4, 5, 8, and 9 multiple times before we see that 7, that ugly 7. 6, 6 easy. We hit our point, so we are going to lose our don't pass bet, and the puck is going to go off. Now we can repeat our don't pass if we'd like, or don't worry about it. But this is something I would consider. A don't bet is always working. So this is, if we roll a 10, we're going to lose this bet. If we roll a 7, though, we win this bet. All these place bets are off. They follow the puck. But we could turn them on, because if we do roll that 7, yes, we would lose 105 here, but we'd win 100. So we don't really have too much of a risk. So I would recommend you turn on your bets here. And I don't know, I was waffling about making this don't or not. I'm going to go ahead and make it. Just see what happens. I don't know. Here we go. Shooter. Let's see. Same shooter coming out looking for a new point. 8, easy 8. 8's going to be the new point. Our bets were working. So this 30 is going to pay 35. So we can rack that up. Remember, we're going to collect and then press and then collect and press, just alternate. But now we have a bet against the 8 and with the 8. So you just ask the dealer, hey, dealer, move that bet over to the 6. All right, let's see if we can roll the 4, 5, 6, and 9 is what we're really shooting for. A couple of those. And aces, spot and a dot. 10, easy 10. That is a big bummer because down comes our big $100 don't come bet. So we're going to lose that. The roll's not over because we haven't 7'd out. So we did take a big hit there, but hopefully we can hit some numbers and still make a profit for the shooter. But that one hurt a little bit. That one stings. Here we go. 9, center field 9. So 25 is going to pay 35. And we said we were going to collect and then press. So I'm going to go ahead and press. Press just means double. So we're going to double our bet and we're going to collect $10. You don't have to. For instance, I could have just said, hey, make my bet look like $35 and increased it by 10 and kept 25. You could do whatever you want. You just tell the dealer what amount you'd like. But if you say press, that just means double. So we're going to double our bet there. All right, now we'd really love to hit that 9. And not going to happen. There's the 7. So unfortunately, we're going to lose these bets up here. We do win down there, but only $25. So that roll did not work out great for us. All right, we're going to have a new shooter. So let's start over with the strategy. $25 on the don't. New shooter. Coming out, let's start with the 7. So maybe we avoid it. Here we go. Let's see what happens. 6, easy 6. 6 is going to be our point. Okay, we're going to do $100, don't come. $100, lay against the 4. So $3 is the vig. And here we go. We do not want a 4. And we've got a 9. This is going to travel behind the 9. Dealer, I don't need my lay bet anymore, so return that to me with my vig. Kind of got a mess here. And then we're going to bet across the rest of the numbers. So we need 105 here. $105 to cover these numbers here. The 4 and 10 at $20 and up, you want to make those buy bets. So some casinos, they're going to ask for the vig up front. We're at a good casino. They only take the vig if we win. So I'm not sure if I did that before, but definitely should be doing that. All right, here we go, shooter. 4, 5, 8, and 10 is what we're really looking for. There's the 5. So 25 will pay 35. First time we're just going to collect. And then we'll press next. Here we go. 10. Easy 10. So 25 is going to pay 50 for a $1 vig. And last time we collected, this time we're going to press. So let's go ahead and press this up to a $50 bet. And rack 25. Now we got a great bet on that 10. See if we can roll it again. 10 again, shooter. Not going to happen. There's the 4, easy 4. We'll take that though. 25 is going to pay 50. Got to pay the vig of $1. We press, so we're just going to collect this time. And here we go. 6, easy 6-point hit. That means we're going to lose our don't. The puck is going to go off. Same shooter. So let's go ahead and we'll make it don't pass. You could switch to the pass if you'd like. We'll stick with the strategy and see what happens. All right, here we go. Same shooter coming out. Looking for a point. It's going to be on the 5. And remember, I just forgot to do it, but if we have a $100 don't, which wins with a 7, we might as well work all of our bets. So I would have turned on my bets. Puck's going to move to the 5. If it was working, this one would have got paid. So 25 pays 35. Now we have a bet against and for the 5. We don't need that. So dealer, move me over to the 6. He'll do that and say, hey, give me $5. So we make it a proper bet. $30 on that 6. All right, shooter, we're looking for the 4, 6, 8, and 10, the even numbers. There's an 8, 8 easy. So 30 will pay 35. And I don't remember where we are in the press or collect sequence, so I'm just going to collect. It's always a good idea to collect. If you're a more aggressive personality, you might press, but I like to always put money in my rack if I don't know. So collected that time. See what happens. Oh, there's the 7. Good thing I didn't press. So we lose these bets up here. But this is going to get paid $25 here, and this $100 is going to come down and get paid $100. So that comes back out to you. And that's kind of how the strategy should work. Win a couple numbers, and then eventually the 7, you get all the rest of your money back. All right, let's set it up and do it again. $25 on the don't pass. Here we go, shooter coming out. 8, easy 8. 8's going to be our point. And we're going to do $100 don't come, $100, and we need the $3 to lay against the 4. And here we go, shooter. 10 the hard way, 10 hard. This will travel behind the 10. Dealer, I don't need my lay bet anymore. That was just for protection for that one roll. Move the risk to the 4, or from the 7 to the 4. And now we're going to bet across the rest of the numbers. It's going to take 105. Here we go. We're looking for the 4, 5, 6, and 9. Those are the numbers we prefer. But we're not afraid of the 7 here at this point. Yo 11, we don't have the yo bet. And dice off the table. I can grab that, I think. Yep. All right, and that's going to happen at the table. If you're new and you're worried about the dice going off the table, it happens all the time. Don't worry about it. It's just not something you should be worried about. It's just part of the game. It happens. All right, there's the 6, easy 6. 30 is going to pay 35. We're just going to rack the first one. All right, here we go. Oh, there's the 7. But again, that's okay. Yes, we lose the 105 up here, but we win 25 and win the 100 here, plus the 35 we collected, so profit of, I don't know, 50 some bucks. All right, let's rack this up. I think we have time for another roll or two. We'll give this one more shot. Here we go. Shooter's coming out. There's the 5. Point is 5. All right. Give me $100 don't come, and then $100 lay against the 4. My $3 vig. Lay bets, they always collect the vig up front. So I don't know of any casino that allows it only on the win, but maybe they exist. But from what I know, they all collect the vig up front, which is different from buy bets, where a lot of buy bets, they collect the vig only on the win. I think is more popular. All right, here we go, shooter. See what happens. 6, easy 6. So this is going to travel behind the 6. Dealer, I don't need my lay bet anymore, so we'll get that returned to us. And you might say, wow, the 6 is scary to have a don't bet because there's so many combinations. But yes, there are 5 ways to roll the 6, but you're still the favorite to win this bet, as there's 6 ways to roll the 7. So a lot of players don't like it, but hey, you're still the favorite. A favorite's a favorite. I don't know. All right, so we're going to bet across the rest of the numbers. So that's going to take us 105 to the dealer. Have them set us up. Again, we're going to make these buy bets. And here we go, shooter. Let's see what happens. I'm not afraid of the 7. We just want to roll the 4, 8, 9, and 10 a couple times. And there's that 7, but again, it doesn't really hurt us too bad. So yes, we lose 105 here, but we get paid 25, and this comes down and gets paid 100. Puck will go off. We'd have a new shooter. I'm going to go ahead and stop there, count this up, see where we're at. What did we start with? 1,000. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. So we have a profit of 25, 50, 70, 74. So let's see, they would color you up for a pumpkin. Oh, I lost that chip. It's either going to be yellow or orange in most casinos. So, and then I'm going to change this. $1,074. So we got a $74 profit. I'm going to go ahead and show on the screen with these rolls how this strategy would have done against the standard. Maybe I'll show it against a couple other strategies. But there you have it. That is the Happy Days strategy. We got a little win. I mean, I'm not super happy, but I mean, a win's a win, so you can't be mad at that. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. And until next time, however you like to play, good luck on coloring up.